In this video, I'm going to show you how to add fractions that have the same denominator and actually take them away. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. You have to remember one rule and one rule only, because otherwise you'll make a classic mistake, and that is that nothing happens to the denominator when they're the same. You have to do nothing to the denominator. They stay the same. All you do is add the numerators. So 4 plus 2 is 6, and you keep 9 the same. Same here, the denominators are the same, so all we're going to do is 12, take away 3, which is 9, over 17. And the last one, the sevenths, will stay the same, and then you'll simply add the two numerators to make 9. Okay? Now, you can take some of your answers a little bit further sometimes. In this instance, we can simplify it. And I know that we can simplify it because 6 and 9 have a common factor. That common factor is 3. So I will divide top and bottom by 3. That is, in fact, the highest common factor of 6 and 9. So when I divide top and bottom by 3, it's going to give me the fraction in its simplest form. Right, 6 divided by 3 is 2. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Bingo. 2/3. So I've added 4 ninths and 2 ninths together. That made 6 ninths, but then I simplified 6 ninths to make 3 ninths. This one, can I simplify it? Well, let's look for common factors of 9 and 17. There's nothing that goes into 9 that also goes into 17. Let's just quickly demonstrate that. I'll write out the factors of 9. I'll write out the factors of 17. Okay, the only common factor is 1, and there's no point in dividing the numerator and the denominator by 1, because what will happen? Well, let's just have a look. I'll just make my point. Divide top and bottom by 1. 9 divided by 1 is 9. 17 divided by 1 is 17, and you've not achieved anything. Okay, so what I'm saying there is that because they didn't have a common factor other than 1, we had found a fraction in its simplest form and didn't need to do anything more than that. Okay, this one, 9 over 7, we can't simplify it, but we could, if we wanted to, write it in the form of a mixed number, and that often helps for comparison purposes. If you wanted to compare two mixed numbers, that would be far easier than comparing two improper fractions. Right, let's have a look. 9 over 7 as a mixed number, that's going to give me 1 and 2/7. Okay, so that's all there was to it, to adding fractions with the same denominator. Keep the denominator the same, never ever change that. Do not add them together, don't multiply them, don't divide them, don't take them away, don't do anything to them. They stay the same, including when you're taking away. All you do is deal with the numerators. You'll have to watch the other video about adding and subtracting fractions with different denominators to see what happens there. Okay, that's the end of the video.